Ooh.
This week,
the age-old battle between science
They're geniuses.
and superstition.
This is a sign.
This is fate.
considered analysis.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
Or sheer luck.
Huge.
Your decision. Her opinion is...
There'll be misjudgment
Let's go in. We're all still friends.
and misfortune.
I'm as confused as you are.
But an educated guess
Ta-da!
or a calculated gamble.
Showstopper, isn't it?
Might just do it.
Yay!
This week, we're in Sheffield with two couples who want to be as one, with the gardens, parks and woodlands on offer.
Known as Steel City, it's going to be our job to iron out the fine details of their search.
Does that make you Iron Man?
Oh, I hope so. No, I think I'll be Superman.
Would you indeed?
Yes.
Would you indeed?
Would you be Wonder Woman?
Nah,
Oh, you could spin around, come up with a
Nah.
phone box.
nah, too old.
You'll always be my Wonder Woman. So grab your cape, because I think we may well need superpowers to navigate the fast-moving Sheffield property market.
With a proud industrial past, this vibrant northern city is certainly super. And when it comes to getting a foot on the property ladder, it's proving an affordable option for young families.
The average property price here is just over 170,000. That's almost 70 grand less than the national average.
But that doesn't mean there aren't premium postcodes here. Houses in the sought-after southwest are more likely to reach at least £100,000 over the national average.
And it was here in Sheffield that hometown boy Luke first laid eyes on southern lass Liz.
We were friends in the first year of university.
Pretty much everyone that knows Luke likes Luke. Really thoughtful and kind, really funny.
I'd describe Liz as caring, kind, and very organised.
You never describe me as funny.
Funny.
It was when sport-loving Luke shared a student flat with Liz that he first encountered another of her endearing traits.
I do tend to be quite loud. I will sing in the shower, kitchen, lounge.
So the fewer neighbours that we have for Liz to annoy.
For their sake, the better.
Dentist Luke and supply chain manager Liz currently live in Hertfordshire.
Luke did make it quite clear that he would move down temporarily.
I didn't think that I was going to be a southerner for life.
Moving back to Sheffield means more time with friends and family. But that's not their only reason.
We can start time for family and growing our lives in that way.
So they're looking for a future-proof home.
A kitchen big enough for you.
And for Luke, who loves cooking, a big kitchen is a must-have.
After a long day at work, it does sort of chill me out. Quite a zen space for me.
If they can't find exactly what they're looking for, they're happy to roll up their sleeves.
Oh, terrible.
And that could mean less time on the golf course for Luke's soon-to-be retired dad.
He's very good with electrics, building, plumbing.
He's going to need something to do, isn't he?
He's going to need something to fill up his time now.
They've been planning this move for a while, but have struggled to get their search started.
We haven't viewed anything in Sheffield yet.
Because we live quite far from Sheffield, it's just been hard to get the visits in.
So it's time to kickstart their long-distance search. And it seems everyone knows their place.
You're the brains. You're the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
I do the donkey work.
Yeah.
A winning strategy if ever I heard one. I hope you're taking notes, Pip.
So you are looking for a family home. This is where you want to put down roots, have some babies. Look, you even look gooey at that idea. No, that's lovely. Really exciting.
Yeah.
So it's a minimum of 3 bedrooms, but you would like potential to expand, extend.
Yeah. We can't forget the kitchen.
Yeah.
Luke's a very good cook, but he's never quite had a good amount of surface space.
So that's key room. What is the budget?
Between 350 and 450.
I'll be really honest with you. I am nervous about the market at the moment because the market is busy. You haven't seen any houses in Sheffield.
Yeah.
And who knows how you're going to react, because I don't.
We do go with our gut. When I know something feels right, I think we would kind of take the leap.
Yeah.
I like that. When I know something's right, we'll take the lead. Story of many successful partnerships.
Well, it's always worked well for us, Phil.
Indeed. Liz and Luke have up to £450,000 to spend. They want at least 3 bedrooms, a family-sized kitchen diner, and they are willing to take on a project. They're keen on the sought-after suburbs in the south and west of the city and want to be as close to the gorgeous peaks as possible.
My couple also like the look of Sheffield's southern suburbs, ideally around their favourite park in Mearsbrook. Hydrogen research scientists, Lois and Ahmed, have taken an analytical approach to house hunting, but after 5 months of searching, they are yet to get a positive result.
We've been putting offers on things and thinking whether they're never going to get accepted just because of the speed of the market.
We started feeling emotionally drained.
Before they shared their life, they shared a lab.
Both of us work on hydrogen energy to fight against climate change.
Commendable work indeed. And that shared passion soon developed into something more.
I hunted him down.
And here we are.
We were meant to be together.
For the past 5 years, Lois and Ahmed have lived in Birmingham, but when 11-month-old Florence arrived, it was time for a rethink.
Before we'd had Florence, we didn't realise how important it was to be close to family. It was just hard for us and it was hard for Mum and Dad.
And so the search for the formula for the perfect home began.
And there is one requirement that trumps all.
We'd like to be close to a community where there is a park and there are some cafes.
Our ideal area would be a few roads back from Mearsbrook Park in any direction, I think would be absolutely perfect. Lively and community vibey.
Despite being a super smart couple, Lois and Ahmed have been left baffled by the Sheffield property market, but they have taken one very positive step.
We've moved back in with my mum and dad. It's not ideal. Mum and Dad have taken a surprising amount of weekend breaks.
Seems it's up to you to make sure Lewis's folks get their space back, Professor Allsopp.
So, it's a sorry tale of being outbid again and again and again.
Just so tiring because in your head you're buying that house.
And how many offers do you think you've put in?
8, I think.
Oh, holy Moses. How much more than what you've offered have the properties been going for?
A couple of £1,000 more.
Yeah.
Really? So you're not losing these properties because you're being unrealistic?
Our budget's up to 270, but then we don't know if the property is worth that amount. Yeah.
So, in terms of what you're looking for, bedrooms?
3 or 4. Kitchen with space for Florence to be in with us, I guess.
Family kitchen.
Yeah. The main thing to focus on is like the community feel, isn't it?
Okey-doke. You're much more intelligent than me. You and Florence need somewhere to live.
Yeah.
We have to get across that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Lois and Ahmed have a budget of £270,000.
They need enough room for when Ahmad's family visit from Jordan, a kitchen big enough to eat in,
Close to a park, in the heart of a great community.
What, Hope?
Do you know this is my first time this year of wearing a coat?
Well, I got the old jumper on. I left my coat behind.
I love Sheffield. Do you know the first time we ever came here, I went out and bought a set of cutlery.
Did you?
Because Sheffield's where you buy cutlery.
absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you got on this week, anyway?
Lovely couple. They've been outbid 8 times.
Ooh,
I know.
That's hard. My couple haven't seen anything, and they live down in Hertford, so it's a 6-hour round trip to come do a viewing.
It's really difficult being here. You find yourself falling into steel analogies the whole time. I was about to say, well, they're being forged in the white-hot heat of the Sheffield market.
A lot going on in your brain, isn't
I know. It's a busy place. Yeah,
Mine's rather quiet.
I make no comment.
One thing's for sure, with things moving so fast, we're going to need nerves of steel, an iron will, and
That's enough now, Pip.
I'm kicking off my search in the leafy suburb of Fullwood, an ideal spot for launching into family life.
There are shops, cafes and the Peak District all practically on the doorstep.
Average property prices around here are £50,000 over Liz and Luke's budget, but I've found a more affordable option.
So this is a project. I would say this is one of the very few, if not the only house on this side of the street that hasn't been extended and developed.
Okay. I think it's kind of what I was expecting, like in terms of the outside.
I've really chosen to explore what level of project you're happy with. But,
Oh my gosh, that looks quite like our cat Pip.
Pip. Oh, I won't tell Kirstie.
This is a sign.
This is fate.
Yeah.
This friendly local has got me off to a great start. But if Liz and Luke really do want to do-a-upper, they'll need vision and plenty of it. Downstairs, they could knock through from this dining room into the kitchen to give Luke all the cooking space he craves.
It already has 3 bedrooms and scope to add another in the loft.
It's a fairly big project, but with Luke's dad helping out, they could make it the future-proof family home they're looking for.
And priced at 425 to 450,000, it is within their 450 grand budget.
Come on in. Tons of potential.
Yeah.
That wall is begging to come out. Kitchen, diner, enjoying the garden.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I think it feels like it could be a good one.
Yeah.
You guys need to see some more.
So they're not daunted by what's needed down here, but upstairs would also keep them busy for a while.
It does need everything doing.
Quite a lot of work.
Yeah.
I hope that's not reality beginning to bite.
Is it too much of a project? Why is
It might
stressing
just
out?
take us longer than we were thinking.
Yeah.
Well, they don't seem to be scared by the level of work, so that's a real positive.
It is really quite small.
Yeah. It's very small, isn't it, for the size of the house?
But I'm getting the impression that they were hoping to find a bit more space for their money.
And not just space, Pip.
Where's the toilet? OK, let's find the toilet then.
Let's.
It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
With an attic ripe for conversion, long term, this place should be plenty big enough.
So you could have a bedroom, you could have an office, gym.
Very much a blank canvas.
Actually, as a kid, I always wanted an attic playroom.
All still to play for. How did you get on upstairs?
I think the word for this house is potential.
Yeah.
Yeah? You could make it the most amazing family home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, with it being at the top end of our budget and it needing quite so much work, it's just how much money we then have to spend.
It's the amount of work plus the price.
Yeah.
OK, leave it with me. Let's see if I can pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you've worked your magic, Phil.
So much for fate. Finding Liz and Luke a project with the right level of work at the right price is going to be really tough.
So you made friends with the cat, and now it's going to follow her.
I'd take all the good omens you can get.
This week, we're house hunting in the fast-moving Sheffield property market.
I'm with Lois and Ahmed. Lois is returning to her roots, and they're steeling themselves to find a family home together.
I'm with Luke and Liz, on the lookout for a 3 or 4 bed home with plenty of potential and space for parties and Pip the cat.
They have a cat called Pip.
Yes. A female cat.
You're kidding.
I was a little shocked, a little unnerved.
Oh, you know, Philippa, Pip.
I'll stick with Phil today, thank you.
Liz and Luke are searching for a future-proof home with potential, but they felt the price of our first house wouldn't leave them enough to do the work needed.
It's just how much money we then have to spend.
OK.
My couple, scientists, Lois and Ahmed, have already been outbid on 8 properties.
Because of the many rejections, we started feeling emotionally drained.
Yeah. For them, a good community is key. So with that in mind, we're beginning the day in Woodseats. There's a good selection of coffee shops, and the icing on the Woodseats cake is the stunning Graves Park, perfect for family days out with Florence. It really is right up their street, and I've got a treat of a terraced house to show them.
So, corner plot.
Yeah.
It means you get a wider house as a rule. So, out of 10?
6.5.
6.5. What do you need to find in there to bring it up from 6.5?
Lovely open plan kitchen.
Side of the bedrooms.
So let's see if we can achieve that.
I am quietly confident that this traditional red brick house has the space and potential inside to push that score right up.
Downstairs, it has the family kitchen Lois really wants. And upstairs, it has 3 bedrooms, perfect for when Ahmad's parents visit from Jordan.
It does need a little TLC on the inside, but with an asking price of £200,000, a whopping 70 grand under their maximum budget, there would be plenty of money left in the pot.
Right, in we come. This is the front room.
Lovely.
Absolutely love this room.
Yeah, I like it.
Like that?
Okay, so far so good. And then
the kitchen.
Slide in here.
Personally, I love these
Yeah.
cupboards, but I think you need to put in more kitchen, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It seems they're both seeing the potential in this house. It's going well.
I like it.
Go and have a look upstairs.
Cool.
From their reactions, I'd say you're edging towards an 8.
Got good potential.
Yes.
You could definitely get a double bed in.
Yeah.
I love it standing down here and then wandering around upstairs and you're thinking, what are they thinking? What are they thinking?
Quantum physics? Thermodynamics, maybe?
Cool.
Or could be spatial dimensions.
This could be Floss's room.
Yeah, it'd be a nice baby's room.
Yeah.
They're careful. That's why they haven't got something so far. They're cautious. You can feel and see their caution.
I really hope I can give them the confidence they need.
Oh, that's a big smile.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. Surprisingly nice, yeah.
Surprisingly nice. If you'd seen this by yourselves, do you think it would be in the 7 or 8 you had offered for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Fantastic. Did everyone hear that? Heard that?
It's a good solid start from Allsopp.
And I'm only just getting going.
Back with Liz and Luke, we're also heading for Woodseats. It's not a location they've considered before, but it's a vibrant spot that could really work for them. With average house prices here more than 200,000 under their maximum 450 grand budget, it gives them more bang for their buck.
Oh, here it is.
Nice street. Nice
Very
tree-lined
nice
street.
front door.
So it's all about the front door.
Is it from the bottom to the top?
Yes, it is.
Very interesting.
Yeah, we've gone up in size, but down in price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks it.
Let's have a look.
Go.
There's a lot to take in here. 4 stories, in fact, with 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Unlike our last place, it doesn't need any work, which will test how much they actually want a project.
In the spacious, extended kitchen, there's enough worktop space for Luke to cook up a fine feast. On the first floor, there are 3 lovely bedrooms, as well as an impressive master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom in the attic.
And there's a surprise for sporty Liz and Luke in the basement. It's certainly not small, and at 395,000, it's also 55 grand under budget.
Now, the kitchen has
Oh my God.
already been extended.
Ooh.
And it's great space.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a showstopper, isn't it?
It is a lovely kitchen.
I'm not seeing a lot of room for projects yet.
No, I mean, not in comparison to where we've come from. No, you can improve it, but it's not a project. This is
Yeah.
cosmetic redecoration.
Yeah.
There's a few surprises.
Fantastic.
And the first surprise is down here in the converted basement.
Oh my God.
So this is your workout room
That's so cool.
with its own changing facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Right.
is your own
That is
cinema.
mad.
Spot on. Fantastic.
Yeah. Very unexpected.
You're just showing off now, Phil. It's an impressive house, and yes, you do get to look smug.
They did not expect to get this amount of space. There's 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Good light.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they'll be impressed.
I feel like it's ticking a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
It's
The
a good-
space is amazing.
The only thing it doesn't have is the project.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's our home.
I'm not sure if they are underwhelmed or overwhelmed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Master bedroom with ensuite.
Yeah. But I am struggling to picture myself here. I don't know why.
You're getting something that is lovely and done.
Yeah. I'm leaning more towards the project side, though, actually.
Yeah.
Luke looks confused.
I'm as confused as you are.
So, the first was too much of a project. The second, not enough. Time to meet in the middle, I think.
I should be able to improve the area, decrease the size of the house, and maintain the price.
That sounds good.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
What could be easier? After you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a learning process, this.
Yeah.
I've just got to play catch up a little bit.
The greatest lessons in life come from failure, not success, Phil.
This is a great buy for someone, but our search now has a capital P for potential.
Back with Lois and Ahmed, our first property was a big hit, and I can only think of one way to better it. We're heading to their top spot of Meersbrook. They love this area. It's got a great park, but it's popular, and that means we'll have to be prepared for a tricky market. My plan is to double our chances.
You've got your crampons.
Yeah.
Right. So we are in an unusual situation right now. If you look to your right, you will see a for sale board. If you look to your left, you will see a for sale board. These are two very, very similar houses.
Okay.
One has been developed, one hasn't been developed.
Okay.
I propose we see both.
Okay, sounds good.
That's good.
We're heading for the newly renovated, more expensive option first.
This 3-bedroom semi-detached family home has the space and layout that Lois and Ahmed are looking for.
It's got a dining kitchen, ideal for family meals with Florence, and a separate living area that they could make their own.
Upstairs, it has 3 bedrooms, enough space for little Florence and visiting relatives, with a generous garden and a park just minutes away. This could be the perfect ready-to-go family home.
It has a guide price of between £245,000 and £260,000, well within their £270 budget.
Right. So this kitchen is kitted out already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's definitely smaller than the one we were just in.
Yeah.
And that sitting room, I think, probably
It's a
is...
little bit
Slightly
smaller.
smaller, yeah.
Yes. The back there's a gate with a path to the park.
Yeah, very close to the park.
I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
we
the
really
area.
like the area.
Yeah.
A decidedly lukewarm reaction considering this is their favourite location.
Oh, you can actually see the park from here.
Yeah.
It's a small room, isn't it?
Yeah. It's an
I
office.
don't think you'd get a single bed in here, actually.
Just an office.
Oh, nice bathroom.
Yeah, very different.
It's clear that value for money is important to Lois and Ahmed, and I'm worried the property to pound ratio isn't adding up for them here.
It'll be very interesting when we go to see the house that hasn't been developed.
Hopefully they'll be more impressed with what around 25 grand less can buy them 2 doors down.
I think this is officially the shortest walk we've ever had between two properties.
Option number 2 is a tad bigger, with the added bonus of a conservatory. It's also 40 grand under their £270,000 budget.
So, déjà vu.
Yeah. It feels bigger than in the other house.
It does feel bigger.
Yeah.
It's laid out differently. It is on at 230,
Oh, okay.
but it's had 2 asking price offers.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Going to have a look upstairs?
Yeah.
Yes, OK.
That's good.
This house is bigger and cheaper, and that's got these 2 smiling again.
And I suspect the attic space will have them practically beaming.
We could put a dormer in.
Yeah, I think either this way or that way. But
Would be really cool.
People move to this area and they don't leave. And their children play together in the park, which is exactly what our 2 want. They may have been outbid on 8 properties, but if they want this one, it can't be the 9th. She says confidently. Big smiles.
Yeah. Very
I
nice.
like this one, yeah.
Yeah. Really positive.
It is a nice house.
Yeah.
You're torn between house number 1 and house number 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's
Okay.
definitely the decision. That's
Yeah.
definitely what
That's
I'd
where
want
you
to
are at the
sleep
moment.
on. Yeah.
Okay. Don't lose sleep over it.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Yep.
We're in a happy position of having 2 houses that you like.
Absolutely.
Very happy, yeah.
That's a great way to end the day.
Yeah.
2 in the running. Looks like I've got some catching up to do.
Well, I hope you've had your porridge, because I'm going for a sprint finish.
This week, we're searching in a market that's moving at lightning speed.
I'm in Sheffield. It's not about the houses here, it's about the deals.
My pair know how tough things are, as they've been outbid 8 times.
My couple are looking for a doer-upper or an already done-er-up, just not too much. Simple, eh?
Nothing I've shown Liz and Luke so far has quite hit the mark. So we've come to Dore, their ideal location. It's a charming and leafy village on the very edge of the Peak District National Park. Family homes here can sell for over £1 million, so we've had to come down in size.
Ta-da!
I'm so excited.
But clearly that isn't dampening the mood.
Why is it you like Dore so much?
You feel like you're in a village.
Feels like you are in the peaks.
Lovely big semi, gardens front and back.
Yeah, this house looks
Looks really good,
amazing.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm so
There's a big...
happy.
Come on.
I've got a lot of faith in this 1950s three-bedroom family home because it's even more impressive on the inside. There's another great family-sized kitchen, which will have Luke firmly on side.
And the contemporary sitting room is perfect for cosy nights in. Upstairs, there are the 3 bedrooms they've asked for and space to add more in the future, giving Liz the project she craves.
And they could afford to do it. There's a guide price of $400,000 to $425,000, so well within their $450 budget. But we're not the only ones interested, so we'd need to move fast.
Right. Best foot forward and all that.
Nice.
Yesterday, we ended in that house that you said was too big and it didn't have the potential that you were looking for. This has come down in size.
It's lovely. I wasn't expecting it to be this nice on the inside, actually.
Yeah, let's go.
Liz is making all the right noises, but for Luke, it will be all about the kitchen.
To the left.
It's a big space. It's like an entertaining kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm really impressed.
Yeah, it's nice. Kitchen work surface space.
Well, well, you could finally be onto something here, Spencer.
Well, have a look upstairs. You both look very happy. This is going well. Fantastic.
Again, it's another good size.
Fine for a little cot.
Nice.
That's a-
little view of the peaks out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A peek at the peaks.
Lots of happy, smiling faces in there at the moment, which is great for me to see. I love it.
This room is huge.
Liz has practically moved in already, and I'm hoping Luke feels the same.
Do you see yourself living here? You're not
we're getting
sure,
towards it.
though.
I'm not 100%.
Oh, Phil, Luke is yet to be convinced. I hope you've got something up that well-tailored sleeve.
Come and join me out here. Lots more to see.
Oh, yeah. It's a good-sized garden, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's plenty of potential here. Their project could even be a 2-story extension.
It would give you the 4th bedroom with an ensuite.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for. Yes.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sold.
I'm struggling to see any downsides, really.
How could we better it?
I'm not even sure you can, you know what I mean? I maybe just need...
I just need a bit of
24
time.
hours.
I know what you need. You need my friend Kirstie. That's exactly what you need.
Yeah, she'll tell us.
Exactly. There's no time for dithering. Wait too long and this fantastic house will be snapped up.
Well, Liz will make sure this is in the mix. And I still have one more ace to play.
Back with scientists Lois and Ahmed. We already have 2 good options, and I'm hoping for a 3rd. We've exhausted the areas on their wish list, so I'm going to experiment with a location they are less familiar with. We're just a short stroll from Graves Park in Meadowhead, an area with a real community feel. I'm hoping they'll be impressed with the property on offer here, because avoiding the hotspots means they're less likely to get burned. It's a bit of a curveball, so to help them process the new data, I've asked my research assistant along.
Oh, do you know, it was so sunny yesterday.
But it's turned a bit quick.
It has. Oh, look, they've got their winter woolies on, those 2. Oi, oi, you've changed.
Hello.
How's the weather?
Yeah, it's cold.
So, what do you feel about this location?
Not familiar with this, yeah.
We've ever looked at,
It's a little bit out of target zones, but you get more for your money.
hopefully.
Well, this is an interesting one. The key to this search is green, parks and community. And this is not in a community you already know.
I think it's a lovely house.
I think it's a lovely house too. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
She's not looking for the house, is she? It's your house. Your money, your decision. Her opinion is...
No, it's...
Let's go in. Let's just go in.
I have a good mind to leave you on the doorstep.
We're all still friends. Everything's fine.
Thankfully, this superb family semi is good enough to warm up both us and the mood.
Without doubt, the heart of this house is the kitchen diner, and it's big enough for Lois and Ahmed to entertain all the family.
It leads out to the best garden we've seen so far, a world to explore for little Florence. Upstairs, there are 3 sizable bedrooms, meaning plenty of room for future children.
It's a lot of property, and at £240,000, it's well within their 270 grand budget. But will it be good enough to tempt them into a new area?
So, straight into the front room.
Nicely decorated.
Nice.
Very nicely decorated.
And a big
big
size. Really nice.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Nice space.
Lovely, yeah.
It's light, it's bright, it's clean. It's nice to have a family and nice to have friends around for dinner.
Yeah, it's a lovely family space, isn't it?
And it's a nice layout.
I don't think we'd want to do much,
No.
which is
How much do you think it's on at?
maybe 240.
Yeah, 240.
Oh, spot
They
on.
are there. What did I say? Did I say to you they don't need me? Go and have a look upstairs
Okay.
and see what
Yeah.
you think.
I don't think we've ever had a couple who, when we played the guessing game, who absolutely nailed it.
They're geniuses, you know, they're academics, and they know Sheffield, they know the market.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
It is a big bedroom. I like it.
Yeah. This is done very well.
It's a very nice house for 240 with a nice garage and a garden.
Yeah,
You-
go Sheffield.
Lois and Ahmed have lost out previously because they wanted value for money. Here, they get it in bucket loads.
Nice bedroom.
Guest bedroom.
Yeah.
So top marks for the inside. And I think Ahmad will like what's on offer outside.
You've got a lovely big open garden. Goes right down the end there. It's lovely.
Yeah, nice garden.
This is a great house, but it's in an unfamiliar area, and that might be a deal breaker.
The location has kind of a high value for us.
You are really conscious on having a good community around you.
Yes, and that's an important part of our life. We want to maintain that. Yeah.
We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't show them a house this good.
What do you think?
I think it's a lovely house. I think location isn't right for us.
That leaves two in the running, the traditional red brick charm of property number 1 or the characterful property 3. But I think this viewing has clarified Lois's thoughts.
I think we're leaning towards house number 1.
Yes! I love house number 1. You know I
Yeah.
love house number 1.
Yeah, it'd be very nice to have a house by the end of the day. Yeah.
Time to let the boys know a decision has been reached.
We may have a winner, property number 1. Right. Did you mention this, Ahmad?
Yeah. Yeah, we do talk.
Job done. Now you just have to seal the deal.
After losing out 8 times, let's hope this is lucky number 9.
Back with my search, there's no question Liz was blown away by the last house, but Luke wasn't feeling it. So I've got one last throw of the dice. I'm taking them to Mill Houses, an area they've asked us to explore. It's just 10 minutes up the road from our last place and has a lot of the same things to shout about. Great property, rated restaurants, and a really fantastic park. And this time, we're going large.
Look what we've got.
Yeah, does look big.
And I'm hoping it will give you some of the feeling that perhaps you were lacking at the last one.
It's a hard ask, that, Bill. Great.
Come on in.
This extended 3-bedroom semi would make a great family home, and I'm hoping it'll unlock Luke's emotional side. We know the kitchen's a crucial space for him, and this one feels bigger and better than any we've seen so far.
And there are 2 further living spaces downstairs, ideal for the future family they are planning. Upstairs there are 3 bedrooms and a rather fancy bathroom.
It's on the market 25 grand under their maximum £450,000 budget.
OK, lots to see in this house. Works really well.
A very impressive kitchen.
And speaking of impressive,
Come and join us. Oh, you don't mind we started without you?
I'm so sorry.
We were just admiring this lovely
Wow.
kitchen.
This is very special.
You and Luke have a look round upstairs.
OK,
Liz
great.
and I'll have a look in the garden.
Okie-doke, fantastic.
Luke needs to find the feeling.
Ah, right,
I
OK.
promised him you'd help him along the way.
OK.
The garden here is 85 feet.
Feels a bit more overlit than property 3 did, but it is peaceful.
It was peaceful until Kirstie turned up.
So,
Oh,
Good light.
lovely light. That's a view to wake up to, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you one thing, Sheffield has views.
It really does, yeah.
Thanks, Kirstie. Keep up the good work.
You've thrown a bit of a curveball in with that kitchen, I think. Make him light up a bit more. I would really like to build this kitchen ourselves and to plan every little bit of it. And I guess it doesn't give us that chance.
No.
But clearly Liz is still feeling property 3.
The previous house was a project.
It had the potential to do a lot with it.
Right, yes,
Which I
right.
think,
That's the draw. You can add value.
yeah, it was in a slightly better location than here.
Because you're coming back to Sheffield, you just do get more for your money.
The draw of the north, yeah.
Yeah, it is the draw of the north.
Well, he does have the feeling, Phil. I'm just not sure which house it's for.
Luke needs a bit of time.
There's a bit of time to listen to you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Luke did say Liz was the brains of the operation.
One of the bigger bathrooms that we've seen.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not getting that feeling.
Not getting the feeling. Oh.
Phil, you do realise you are taller than that hoop. Even I would slam dunk that. Have you slam dunked property?
The real problem is you've seen the market is.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of time to
It's a
think.
big move, what they're doing. Changing everything.
Yes, but imagine how difficult it would be if they head back to Hertford and have to come up here every.
No, not with
3 weeks for
a market
viewings.
that moves this
Yeah.
fast. It's very difficult not to be in situ.
If Liz isn't feeling this place, then it is never going to be the one.
Very small.
It's quite snug. I think in comparison to that massive kitchen upstairs, it's just a little bit tighter and it's a little bit smaller.
The verdict is in.
Hello.
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 I like that, yeah.
I'm trying to read your faces and I can't.
This house and this kitchen made me soften my stance on option 3. I know that's a bit of a bizarre...
No, that's good.
Has there been any movement on property 3? Do we know?
There is like 20 viewings on Saturday.
Have to think quick.
It'll get sold in the next few days.
A lot to think about.
Yeah.
You're in reasonably good hands.
Super, thank you.
This house may not be the one for either of them, but it seems to have done its job.
Now it's up to us to do ours, and it's not going to be easy. This week we're house hunting in Sheffield, in the midst of a red-hot market and fiercely fought bidding wars.
Lois and Ahmed have fallen for the first property we viewed in Woodseats.
Oh, that's a big smile.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Liz and Luke do have a front runner, but Luke isn't 100% on board, so they're heading back to Dore for a second look. It has a guide price of between 400 and 425,000.
This room's actually bigger than I remember.
It's a huge room.
Yeah. I really like it.
It's nicer than I remember, I think.
You're getting the feels.
Good to see us here, yeah. I would be open to us putting an offer in.
Eureka! Liz did say he just needed time.
Or she just needed time to work on him. Lois and Ahmed have their hearts set on the traditional house in Woodseats, and I need to make sure I secure it for them.
It's a really nice house. Yeah. So I'm thrilled to bits. It's on the market at 200,000 originally. The vendor is looking for around 195, so 190.
We
We're happy
were
with that, yeah.
thinking as well.
You see, we keep on thinking the same thing.
Lois and Ahmed have made 8 offers in the past, all ultimately rejected.
Hannah, it's Kirstie. They want to make an offer for 190 straight up. They've got all their ducks in a row. I don't think there's any reason why this couldn't all go through really smoothly.
I'm hoping the 9th time is a charm.
Luke is now fully on board with Liz's dream house. But even with their maximum budget of 450 grand, it's far from a done deal.
There are a huge number of viewings set to take place at the weekend at that house, and we're talking about 20 odd. So if you wanted to go for it, we've got to do everything possible as quick as possible to close it down.
Yeah.
So it's on at a guide price of between 400 and 425. We know there is an offer of 420 from somebody in a chain. So go in at 420, we let it get rejected. And then we go, OK, listen, in order to close this down today, no further viewings. That is an absolute condition. I'd hate to lose this in a sealed bid.
Let's get 420 on the table and see where their heads are at with that.
You ever spent 420 grand before? Well, no.
Our best chance is to get it off the market before the weekend viewings.
Diane, hello there, it's Phil Spencer.
We just have to hope we can get to the price that'll make that happen.
I'm pleased to say that I do have an offer. Our couple are chain-free, able to move, and indeed willing to move at the vendor's own timescales, and they will pay the 420. They love the house, and they'd like to be there for a very long time.
It's a question of whether any offer will be enough to seal the deal today.
Thanks, Diane. I'll wait to hear. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Hannah.
The asking price is £200,000. Lewis and Ahmed have offered 190, and the answer is in.
Right. I'm going to talk to my clients. I'm going to ring you straight back. Bye. She's got another viewing booked in on Friday.
Okay.
I obviously don't want anyone to see that house and be told that there's an offer on the table of 190, because then that escalates it to the situation that you've been in before.
Yeah.
If you offered 192, God, we are so
Go for it.
Hannah, it's Kirstie.
192,000 is a good offer.
Yes.
I just hope it's good enough to guarantee Lois and Ahmed don't lose out in another bidding war.
Over with Liz and Luke, I'm desperately trying to avoid a feeding frenzy.
Diane, hello.
The property has a guide price of 400 to 425,000.
Yeah.
We've offered 420 to start negotiations, and we have a response.
No. OK. Thank you very much for your honesty and help. OK, bye. They want to see loads of people in the house at the weekend and see what comes out at the end, and they'll come back to you on Monday.
Okay.
Leave it with me. I will come back to you
Yeah.
as soon as I can.
Thanks.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
very nice to spend time with you.
And
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks so much.
It's going to be an anxious few days' wait.
And that's just what we have here as we wait for news on our offer. £8,000 under the asking price.
192 it is, yes.
With another viewing lined up, I want a quick answer from the agent.
And that's marked as sold, and that's it, off the market. Brilliant. Bye.
Yay!
You didn't really need me. You didn't really need me. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Not
thank
at
you.
all. I think it's a cracking house. You know.
That's a lovely house.
Yeah.
Love it.
Congratulations.
Lucky number 9. Wonderful work, Kirstles. 4 weeks on, and unfortunately for Liz and Luke, their search for a Sheffield home isn't over. Sometimes you just can't beat a fast-moving market, and the house in Dore received an offer which was more than 70,000 above Liz and Luke's.
There was no way that we were going to be able to compete.
The final offer, it blew us out of the water, didn't it?
Yeah.
Down, but certainly not out, and they've had a rethink about taking on a renovation.
Maybe not the whole house.
Maybe a little too much.
I think if it was in the perfect location.
And something we did find them was the perfect location.
We've decided to focus all of our property search on Dore, haven't we?
Yeah.
We both got a really lovely feeling, and I think we both did feel like we could be there. We know where that next move will be to, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
With some big decisions made, Liz, Luke and Pip are in a great position to pounce as soon as the perfect property appears.
But it's been smoother for Lois and Ahmed, who hope to be in their new home in 6 weeks.
We have some ideas for the house. They will be doing the kitchen. We'll look at converting the loft.
Saving a few quid on the price has meant money in the pot to do the work they want.
It's great that Kirstie managed to get it for a little bit under the asking price.
And they've already started to explore their new surroundings.
Looking forward to getting to know our neighbours.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll make friends.
Being able to take Florence down to the park.
So it seems a 5-month heartbreaking search is finally over. I could not be happier for them and little Florence.
A message to Kirstie would be thanks.
Yeah, definitely, thank you.
You're always welcome for a cup of coffee or
Definitely.
tea.
I'll bring the biscuits.